What's up, everyone? How's it going? So I have a new idea for a custom and a new idea for a series that I wanna try. I've been doing customs for the past couple months now, from my TikTok to my YouTube, and over the time for doing customs, I've accumulated a couple cars. And some of these cars are actually customs that I'm still trying to work on. New series idea that I want to call From the Junk Drawer. Now, what does that mean, from the junk drawer? Well, I have a drawer here in my toolbox of cars that I've used as donor cars, projects that I've started and just kind of stopped, and other cars that I've used as... I want to be able to still use them, and I said, hey, why don't I make a video from it? So, on this first episode of From the Junk Drawer, I want to be working on this VW bus. So this I actually used as a donor car for the wheels, but the car that I was using the wheels on, these were actually too small, so it was kind of a waste. But I want to use it. So the idea that I have for this car was given to me by someone that I know on a Discord server, and he's a kid that does really cool customs. I mean, like, he's a lot younger than me, but the customs that he does are really, really great. He actually has a lot of, he has some pretty good talent. And we were talking, we were shooting some ideas, and I gave him an idea for making this VW bus all polished, lowered, and cambered. And he said that was a really amazing idea. And he actually gave me some suggestions for some other stuff to do for some other VW buses. So yeah, first thing we gotta do is put it in the jar, and let the paint strip. Alright, so here it is. Let me just get it focused. Yeah. So what I did is, I did kind of mess up on a little bit, so there are still some scratches there. I had to resand it and polish it again. So I'm still trying to learn how to use the polishing wheels, but this is the best to where I've gotten it. Now, there's another thing that I want to try. Use, some of this. This is car polisher. So we're gonna use some of this with another felt wheel, and we're gonna polish this up with some of this car polisher here. You can't even really see that, but whatever. Alright, but take a look how shiny it is already. We're gonna polish it up, then we're gonna add the headlights and details, and bada bing bada boom, get the wheels on. Okay, so now we have to drill in, oh, excuse me. Okay, so now we have to add in the axles and camber the wheels. So what I've been doing is taking a brass tube and putting in the middle, and then as I added the axles, I would bend the wheels in. However, I want to try something different. This might be a little bit tedious because I'm still trying to learn how to camber wheels. If anybody can give me suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm going to try a different way here. So I don't have to sand down the base. I think it's pretty flat as it is. And one thing I have noticed when doing cambered wheels is better to use the more oval shaped wheels than these ones. But you know what? These actually still look pretty good. So these are the ones I'm going with. All right, so let's get to it. How's it going, guys? So we're just near to the end of the video, so we're just watching the part of me trying to camber the wheels. So I wanted to come on here and give a little voiceover for just this portion. So this video did not really play out the way that I wanted it to be because I recorded it months ago and I'm editing it now. And the reason I recorded it months ago is because the whole process with cambering the wheels didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to. Everything else on the VW bus actually worked out pretty good. I mean, I still gotta learn how to polish, but it worked out pretty good. When it came to cambering the wheels, that's when I had a lot of issues with it. And as you see for this portion here, I will be using different methods, from the heat shrink tubing to using sticky tack, and then I went back to how I originally started cambering wheels, which was by the brass tube, using a brass tube and just bending the wheels in. So I had a struggle with that, and because of it I just kind of put it aside, and I was focusing too much attention on the VW bus and I wasn't doing any other projects. So I just kind of put it aside so I could do other projects, and I was just doing other things, and I completely forgot about it. So I wanted to come in here and just explain it for this, because the next couple of videos are definitely not going to be like this. I'm going to pay more attention to it. But when it comes to these cambering wheels, I do want to come in here and ask, what is your guys' opinions and your techniques when it comes to cambering wheels? Let me know in the comments down below, because I would be interested to look into any other techniques that you guys have. So we're getting near to the end of the video where I have finished the car, and I did put it together, and I was able to get a successful camper from the wheels. So why don't we take a look at it? All right, hope you enjoy.